Hello, Internet! My name is Sano the Ninja. I apologize I called you Internet instead of interwebs. Anyway, welcome to Home, a unique kind of horror game. It's a pixelated horror game, and I thought I should start getting into these kind of things, because they are very interesting to me. I've played a few off camera, and I think, oh man, I should probably record them. But otherwise, anyway, we'll continue on. Alright. Your game will be saved automatically during certain points. However, we recommend you put aside an hour and a half and complete Home in a single sitting. Too bad. Wear headphones. Turn off the lights. Those don't count. Okay. Move up, left, right. Look around. Space. Window to full screen toggle. Toggle. All I remember at that point was finding myself alone. Oh. Oh my. Why did you say oh my? Oh my head. Where was I? It was so dark. Oh. Cool. There's something by my feet. A flashlight. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Ka-chink. That house. Where was I? Oh. There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. Ew. Don't poke him. Okay. Hey, cat. These headphones are a little loud on my ears. Whatever. Hold on. Before I go upstairs, let's see if there's anything else down here. Tons of books. Ooh, a computer. The desk had a computer and some paper on it, and a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but do I open the door? Yes, I do. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. Look like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Maybe because this is your house. Oh, no. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoe and pants. I am the murderer. Oh, man. I had to get out of there. I can hear my little heart beating. I noticed that I limped as I moved up the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. Who was Rachel? I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I wish I could head downstairs. I knew I should head... I knew I should head downstairs, try to find my way out. What? A sudden gray mouse was stuck in the trap. It looked exhausted and frantic. Yes, release it. Yeah, little mouse. We don't need to senselessly kill everything. Just spiders. Spiders are pretty creepy. Ooh. A collection of rusty tools. They look like they've seen a lot of use and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why aren't they in a shed? Ooh. I found a picture of a couple and it looked like it had been moved a lot. There seems to be a switch behind it. Do I push the switch? Did I push? Or should I push the switch? I always say, yes, you should push. Hello. Click. 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 I heard a click. The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seems like the owner of the house really knew the area. Squeak. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. A black and white photo. The black and white photo. Look like the man looked like the man upstairs with his wife. I guess there was no reason for me to keep this. Do I take it? Sure, I'll take the photo. I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So, right. I had to go feed my dog real quick. Anyway, let's go upstairs again. Ooh, spooky. There's a drip, drip, drip in the ceiling. Oh wait, hold on. I was here before. Okay, so I'm going downstairs, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm going downstairs, okay. Okay, there's a door. The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wonder if it was the man's wife who did this cleaning of him. Again, not very smart for me. Okay. There was a photo of development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Hold on. That? I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and they had mud caked all over my shoe. Or there was mud caked all over my shoes, yeah. There was a door taped up and seemed to be struck. By the smell, I guess it led to the kitchen. Hey, don't you be talking about my mama's cooking. My mama has the best food ever. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Sure, why not? I heaved the box forward and it finally gave. Cool. There's a ladder going underground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Do I climb down the ladder? Why is it saying like that? I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wonder where their wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. Yeah, look at that leg. Look at it! It's all lame and limp. No, that's mean. Footprints in the dirt. It seemed to be more than one kind, like a lot of traffic. Places all over the wall were marked with... Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in the towns over the last years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. Fine, I'll go back up. Oh man, so I can't go back up? Okay, I missed something. I missed something. Oh man, that's not good. A work table covered in dirty paper, dirt, and a handgun. I hate guns. I didn't take it, did I? Fine, I won't take it. I didn't even want to touch this thing. Better I left it right where it was. Okay. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't even believe what I saw. What was this place? The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper covered with what looks like names. They were scratched out, and illegitimate notes were written up beside them in a faded blue ink. I could only make out a few words, or a few letters. He, Eve, he, roll. None of it made any sense to me. Well, it didn't make any sense to me either. Huh. Okay. I think they did, Sally Sue. Crudely made shells. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. Ah, man. Yeah, oh, sorry about that. Place was getting worse all the time. I knew I need to get out. You betcha. Let's check out next door. There looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and their remains looked old. The faded clothes that stuck up almost against the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? I'm pretty sure it was. How do I fit into this? Was I another victim? Boxes. Some old boxes. They look like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remember throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? Hey, bats. I remember noticing a broken ladder. I had to be careful. Jump! Way to go. What? What is that? There's a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Take it? Sure. Rope is good. Maybe the rope will make that broken ladder easier to descend. What? What? Okay. Lovely. The rope I found would have let me climb down the ladder safely. Did I climb down? Am I telling a story or something? I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before was starting to get worse. This is getting interesting. Getting louder. A bunch of old newspapers, we'd pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out! Danger due to cave-in. Good to know. Ooh. My hands tingled from the burn of sliding down that rope. I was lucky that I found... It was lucky I found that. Who knows what would have happened if I had jumped down. Still, it was all I could do to that not have rushed off. Ugh. Still, it was all I could do to not have rushed out of that awful place. That rack. Those horrible tools. What the hell was going on back there? The metal door groaned as I leaned into it, causing my heart to skip a beat at the sound. As I peered ahead into the dark of the next room, I worried that I should have taken the gun. But me? With a gun? Listen, guy, I'm giving you leeway by not giving you the gun. Now you're regretting it? There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. I could hear a faint trickling sound, like water. What was that? Water? Ooh, exit. A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Take the knife! Somehow the knife seemed a better idea than the gun in the tunnel. You need something, anything to defend yourself with. Obviously, your bare mitts are not gonna be... Okay, getting the hell out of there! Okay. I think this is a good place to stop right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you next time, interwebs. Bye-bye!